Stop it.
Yep.
Sabrina can't fucking guard. They're switching. It's almost.
Okay. She said, in case you did not hear that, Sabrina cannot guard. Well, I don't can guard, but she can sure go out and drop 32 points on y'all's asses last night in 19 damn minutes.
Angel Reese recently made headlines during a game in the Unrivaled League when she confidently told Sabrina Ionescu, "You can't guard me." The moment, captured on video, quickly grabbed attention.
So true. Angel Reese said Sabrina can't guard. Sabrina can't guard, then drops 32 points on you. I mean, karma. All I'm going to say is karma, and that's fine. Like, I'm cool with trash talking and in karma. I have no problem with Angel Reese doing this, by the way. I have absolutely no issue with Angel Reese. Go and talk your SH1T. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. But Sabrina Ionescu straight away coming onto Twitter.
Went fast forward to the game, and instant karma struck hard. Sabrina's team didn't just win, they dominated. She put on a stellar performance, singing 7 of 10 three-pointers and proving just how lethal she is from beyond the arc. Angel's bold aim didn't age well, as Sabrina took control and made sure everyone saw who was really running the show.
Like, we're watching Sabrina Ionescu just cook, but like what Sabrina was doing in the third quarter was stupid. Or in the third and fourth was stupid. Like, she's shooting running threes. She was just like, this was her first game back after going to Paris, and obviously being called out for that. She cooked. Like 7 of 10 from 3. How many deep threes did she shoot? Like, obviously, she went and hit this, like, one-leg mental shot. Like, Lexi Hull. Like, that's as good. Lexi Hull almost did the, like... She basically did the Hailey Van Lith. She just threw her hands in her, like, what can I do?
The best part? Sabrina went straight to X, formerly Twitter, and posted a simple LOL in response to Angel's comment, letting her game do all the talking. Her performance completely overshadowed Angel's trash talk, leaving no doubt about who the real star of that game was. But here's the thing. Despite that embarrassing loss, Angel Reese hasn't stopped running her mouth. Her team has won just one game this season, yet she keeps talking smack to every opponent. It's starting to raise questions. What exactly are you thinking? With her team struggling, you'd expect her to focus more on winning games rather than trash talking.
She ran a clinic on Angel Reese in the Rose, BC last night, and it is hilarious. So Angel ran her mouth right there about Sabrina this morning. 9:12 a.m. Laugh out loud. Sabrina Ionescu right there. Yeah, she crushed them.
Angel Reese has been struggling in the Unrivaled League, and it's hard to overlook how rough her performances have been this season. For someone who entered the league with a lot of hype and the expectation of being a major star, her impact on the court has been underwhelming. Her team has managed just one win so far, a concerning stat given the talent she brings. Despite being known for her physicality and aggressive play style, she has been inconsistent on both ends of the floor, struggling with scoring and defense.
Does not belong in this league. Angel Reese, this league is a paycheck for Angel Reese.
Angel Reese is still being compared to Caitlin Clark, but let's be real, there's no Caitlin has already established herself as a dominant force in women's basketball in a way that Angel simply hasn't yet. Her performances at Iowa and Indiana have earned her countless accolades and turned her into a national sensation. Caitlin's impact goes beyond just stats. She's selling out arenas, drawing massive crowds, and consistently getting primetime coverage on major networks. Whether it's her deep threes, clutch moments, or leadership on the floor, she has proven herself as a superstar who has captured the attention of basketball fans everywhere.
Unfortunately for Angel, she was caught on a hot mic last night during a timeout running her mouth about one Sabrina Ionescu, and my goodness, that was a mistake. All right, that was a bad idea. All right, because not only did Angel Reese lose this game, Sabrina Ionescu is still scoring on them right now.
In stark contrast, Angel Reese is playing in the unrivaled league, a league still struggling to gain traction in terms of viewership. The arenas are smaller, and the attention she draws is only a fraction of what Caitlin Clark demands. Despite all the hype surrounding Angel, her performances on the court have yet to match the star power that Caitlin exudes every time she steps on the floor.
I just saw the ratings. So, obviously, we made a video on this one here, 180, 120K. The scariest thing is that the Rose and Lunar Owls game had 89,000 people. There were less than 100,000 people watching this game. I mean, that is crazy.
Angel Reese has been quick to talk about her talent and how great she is, but when it comes to actual performances, she hasn't been able to shine. Despite the confidence she exudes off the court, her play on the floor has been inconsistent, often failing to make impact when her team needs it most. She's been hailed as one of the brightest stars, yet when the game is on the line, she hasn't always stepped up to the challenge. One of the most telling moments this season came when Angel hesitated to take layups in crucial moments, opting to pass the ball instead. A player with her size, strength, and skill set should attacking the basket with confidence, but instead, she shied away. It was a clear sign of her lack of aggression and inability to seize control when her team needed her most. Rather than stepping into the spotlight, she seemed content to pass the responsibility to others, something you wouldn't expect from someone who claims to be a dominant force.
Angel Reese not featured on the 1v1 graphic. You take a look at the pods, we have it broken down into 4 pods worth of players. And if you take a look, folks, Angel Reese, she's good on Unrivaled. She'll pass on Unrivaled. Her 1v1 skills is just little to be desired.
This hesitation in high-pressure situations has become a recurring theme. Instead of being the leader she claims to be, Angel Reese has often avoided key plays, leaving her mates to pick up the slack. That's not how true stars operate, and it's becoming more apparent that she hasn't yet figured out how to carry her team the way the league's biggest players do. There's no denying her talent, but talking about being great and actually proving it on the court are two very different things. Until Angel steps up and embraces those crucial moments, like the layup she's been hesitant to take, her performances will continue to fall short of the expectations she's set for herself. Her shooting has been a glaring issue, especially from long range. While she's made a few more shots than last season, she still struggles to take and convert them consistently. On top of that, her offensive decision-making has been shaky, leading to costly turnovers in critical moments. Defensively, the effort hasn't been much better. She's been caught out of position too often, allowing opponents to exploit her weaknesses.
But Angel Reese specifically has been brutally exposed. And her own fans have stopped watching her in this thing. They have stopped watching. How do you know? 89,000 viewers last Saturday when she was on TV. 89,000.
More than just the stats, it's the lack of impact on the floor that's been the most noticeable. Angel Reese has struggled to establish her presence on both ends, especially against tougher opponents. The pressure of being one of the league's most talked about players hasn't exactly helped either. When things aren't going her way, she's had trouble keeping her composure and staying locked in. That all came to a head in a recent game when her coach benched her for stretches of the second half, a rare move for a player with her reputation. Meanwhile, players like Sabrina Ionescu are stepping up and leading their teams, while Angel's squad continues to falter under her leadership. It's also worth noting that just last week, Angel was benched in favor of Lexi Hull, a player who arguably deserves more minutes. That move was yet another reminder that her performance isn't living up to her words. And then, this week, Sabrina Ionescu completely owned her on the court. That's got to be a tough pill for Angel to swallow.
Like, Angel Reese played over Azare. Like, they started Angel Reese in the fourth of Razorway, and look, Angel Reese had a horrific game. Like, a terrible game.
Lexi Hull has consistently proven that she deserves more game time, yet Angel Reese continues to get the nod ahead of her. Let's not forget that Lexi made significant strides last season, with much of her growth attributed to the mentorship and guidance of Caitlin Clark, who helped her develop into a more confident and reliable player. Lexi has shown she can be a major contributor on both ends of the floor, yet she often finds herself on the bench while Angel gets extended minutes, despite not delivering at the level expected.
Here, you got to be on the court with Caitlin Clark, and you also struck up a friendship with her. Can you talk about how important it is to have that camaraderie on and off the court?
I think it was important to get to know her off the court, because I do think that, connections, getting to know people really play a part in the success of teams. And it's really awesome to get to know her as well, because she's a great person, but you have all these expectations put on her, and our team has put on her, and fans have put on her. So to see her kind of be so mature in that transition, it's been really awesome. And I'm just really proud to, have her on the team, and it's been exciting.
Even when Lexi finally gets her chance, like when Angel Reese was benched in a recent game, she makes the most of it. She doesn't shy away from the opportunity. Instead, she steps in and shows what she's capable of. Lexi's performance was a breath of fresh air. She became one of the best players on the floor, knocking down crucial three-pointers, playing tough defense, and making smart decisions. Her ability to hit big shots and take control of the game proves she has what it takes to be a key player. Meanwhile, Angel Reese's inconsistency continues to cost her team. When Lexi is given the chance to play, she steps up and performs at a high level, something we haven't consistently seen from Angel this season. Lexi's growth and poise, especially in high-pressure moments, show that she's capable of being a game changer. It's clear she's ready for more minutes. And honestly, it's hard to understand why she's not getting the time she deserves. If the team wants to have a better chance of winning and putting together solid performances, Lexi Hull should absolutely be getting more game time. It's frustrating to see her talent go underutilized when she's proven she can thrive when called upon.
Angel Reese! 3-on-3! Part 3! Let's get it! Going back to old reliable layup! Bang! Most athletic sequence of our lifetime. Gallops. Giddy up, horsey. Giddy up. Here we go. Hezzy crossover. Oh no, double dribble! Bang! They coming to watch you too. Why is the arena empty, man? Shot? Rebound. Okay. Hook. Totally legal. Layups. Bang, bang, bang! Love Point Angel. She does great things like this crisscross Buffalo Wild Wings hot sauce. Put it in a cup, lick it up, butter pecan! Hey!
While Angel Reese was making bold comments mid-game as her team was winning, Lexi Hull stayed focused and ready. She doesn't trash talk. Instead, she lets her play do the talking. Angel had made it clear that she didn't think Sabrina could defend her, talking all that smack while her team was behind on the scoreboard. As the game unfolded, it was Sabrina who had the last laugh, leaving Angel looking pretty foolish. Sabrina's team dominated, taking down Angel's team, the D-Rose, in a commanding victory. And it wasn't just a win, it was a statement. Sabrina's performance was lights out, while Angel's team struggled once again. Sabrina proved she could guard anyone on the floor, especially Angel, who was kept in check for most of the game. Despite all of Angel's talk before the game, it was clear that Sabrina was the one playing at a different level, leading her team to victory.
Watch what you're doing. Little bit like Caitlin Clark. You piss her off, she's gonna crash you. Let's check this out real fast. I mean, holy crap, folks.
Shooting. Whittles the deficit slightly for Rose.
This young lady is a total badass. Watch this.
Right now, winning score.
I mean,
70.
seriously. Are you kidding me? Look at this bank. Boom. I mean, come on. Yeah, let me go ahead. Yeah.
Point Angel's team walked away with another loss, and it's hard to ignore how her words about Sabrina not being able to guard her only added fuel to the fire. Sabrina had the last laugh, and honestly, it wasn't even close. The Phantoms beat the Rose, and Sabrina made sure everyone knew who was really in control. Angel Reese might be running her mouth, but the truth is her team can't back up the talk, and her performances haven't matched the hype. Meanwhile, Sabrina Ionescu continues to show why she's one of the top players in the league, both on the court and in the smack talk department.
Angel Reese is arguably the most overrated athlete in all sports. She's incredibly unathletic. She has no skill, no post game, and that's why she hates Caitlin Clark so much, says Jason Whitlock about Angel Reese. So
at this point, it seems clear that Angel needs to focus on her basketball game rather than trash talking. The smack talk isn't helping her team, and with performances like the one against Sabrina, it's hard to take her words seriously when she's not backing them up with her play. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. More videos are on